What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', Kurt? What's up, Jackie? What's up, y'all? What's up, Devin? What's poppin'? Oh, I never catch a live. You caught it tonight. We about to get active. We about to get active tonight. We gonna talk about why this motherfucker hung up in my face. Like, what I do? What did I do? What did I do to deserve? I don't deserve. Y'all know I love I love having the background music. Is this virtual Bible study? No, it is not. This is not Bible study. This is Tiaramy study, okay? Turn to the book of How Not to Slap a Nigga in the Face. Verses 1 through 12. Okay. Hey, y'all. So I have a special guest. I don't know why she's standing to the side.
Oh, because I was going to do something like that.
Oh, girl, sit on down.
Hello, lovely people.
Put on over. It's Ashley. It's my cousin. What's up? What's up? Y'all know I like to try to wait till like 5 minutes and let some people come up in this room. What's popping? So y'all are kind of far away. So usually I'll tap and wave back at y'all, but I'm waving at all of y'all like, what's up? Trying to see who named J-Bone. Get your ass. What's up, Houston the Maid? What's up, Dunye? What's up, Sherelle? Charlie? Something like that. All right, y'all coming up here. Let me turn the music all the way off. Turn the music all the way off. So tonight, I don't think I've told a story in a minute. I really just kind of been talking a lot. I've been talking a lot, you know? I've been talking a lot.
Okay.
So today we get back into story time, all right? All right. Hey, so today's story, he hung up in my face. So this happened actually really not too long ago. It's a story within stories, okay? So this particular individual is why I'm in therapy now. This is the reason why a bitch went to therapy.
I don't know what she about to say.
So let me give you a little backstory. So if you have been watching TapIn Tuesday, then you already know that I have a story about the time my ex-boyfriend caught me cheating, right? Now, we all know that I told y'all that I wasn't physically cheating, I was emotionally cheating, texting, you know, all the shit that y'all motherfucking ass should be doing in you in a goddamn relationship, okay? So, fast forward to now. Mind you, it's been about 4 years now of us knowing each other and this whole, like, tango in between crossroad. Previous stories I've told, not sure if they on YouTube, but I think I might have just went live and talked about it, like, you know, this is somebody that even after I got single, I went back and went to go find that nigga, okay? I went back to go find him. And he ended up having a girlfriend. I'm giving you some backstory. He ended up having a girlfriend. And, you know, I just kind of like fell back. And it's been that for the last few years. So, we started talking again when he broke up with the girlfriend, which was this year. And, you know, I was under the impression that, okay, he's single, I'm single. What's up? He's single, I'm single. Maybe we're going to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, take this to the next level. But I didn't want to put too much pressure. Hey, Jeremy, I didn't want to put too much pressure on him. So, you know, it was always a consistent, like, we talk here, we talk there. But I'm never putting no pressure on him. So, the bullshit all started around November of last year. And, you know, we was rekindling everything. And, you know, he gets on the phone and we talking. I'm just like, you know, I wish you would do more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me more. And his whole thing was, well, you haven't done enough. You haven't done enough for me to feel like I should even give you a chance. In so many words, that's what he said. In so many words, this motherfucker said, what have you done to make me want to give you a chance? And it was all because when I was with my boyfriend, instead of me breaking up with my boyfriend when I got caught and like, you know, trying to go be with him, I did what my boyfriend asked me to do, which was cut him off. You know, I'm trying to show my loyalty. So, you know, he's still hung up on that, which at this point, it didn't happen about 2 years ago. So, I mean, what you mad at, brother? What you mad at? You decided to come back in my life as well. So why are we still harboring these old feelings? So one thing about this individual is like he's very good at manipulation. So instead of me rebuttaling like I'm telling y'all, I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I'm like apologizing. I'm apologizing to the motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've already done this. We've already went through this. So why are we going through this again?
I got something to say about that.
So fast forward, somebody told me, you pulled the Derek. Hey, I was emotionally cheating. Okay? So anyway, that was November. We get back on good terms. Now it's December. And, you know, he's telling me, hey, I'm about to come back to LA. Are you going to be there? I let him know, yo, I'm not going to be in LA around that time. I'm going to be in Miami. And he like, oh, okay. Well, I guess he just forgot. He forgot. And comes to LA. I'm in Miami. And he's like, hey, I'm in LA. I'm like, I told you I wasn't going to be in LA. I told you I was going to be in Miami. He like, oh, okay. So I'm in Miami for about a week. At this point, I had already been there for about 3 days. Now I got there on a Thursday. It's about Saturday. You know, we don't follow each other, but you know how you don't follow your boo or whatever like that. But you go and check that page out when shit, you know, just a little too silent. It's a little too silent. So I go check that page, and I'm like, he in LA, let me go check that page out. I check the story, and I see in the story Collins Street. Now, anybody that done been to Miami, they already know that Collins Street is in Miami.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, if Collins Street is in Miami, and I'm in Miami, and you in Miami, why haven't you told me you in Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't you said anything? You told me you was in LA, so why haven't you told me when you in Miami? I'm just trying to understand. So I wait, you know, I try to wait the day out, but I'm anxious. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious. And one thing about when you anxious, you pull irrational moves. You go against everything your subconscious told you to do. My subconscious told me to wait till that motherfucker hit me up. But the conscious was like, bitch, fuck that. We finna hit this nigga. So I hit him about 3:30ish p.m., something like that. And he's like, I'm like, where you at? It's at 3:30. Y'all keeping up with the time? Put a thumbs up if you're keeping up with the time. I see all y'all waving. Hey. I can't keep reaching over and tapping the wave, but hello, I see y'all. Hello. Damn, I gotta do it now. But I'm gonna put it over there. I'll finish it later. So, anywho, that's 3:30. Now it's about 8:30 p.m. I'm calculating. I count. I'm like, damn, 5 hours done passed. 5 hours done passed, huh? I'm like, all right. I ain't heard nothing. I finally get a text on around 9 p.m. At this point, I'm at Benihana's. I'm eating with the girls. What's up, B? I'm eating with the girls, and I'm like, okay. He finally texts me like, I'm in Miami. I'm like, oh, you in Miami? I'm like, okay, how long you gonna be here? I'm like, oh, be here till maybe like tomorrow, so I don't know yet. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I had told myself, like, don't ask him, is he gonna come see you? Like, don't say nothing about it. So he didn't say nothing about it, I didn't say nothing about it. Now it's about 1 a.m, I'm asleep, and I get a text like, what you doing? But I'm asleep, so I don't see the text until 6 a.m. When I see it at 6 a.m, I instantly roll my eyes because I'm just like, okay, we was in a whole middle of a text, and you ain't even say nothing. So you wait till 1 a.m. to say something, and 6 a.m. now, and you talking about you about to leave it the next day or so. And I leave like the next day or so as well. It was just pissing me off. I was just upset and angry. I'm like, you here, I'm here, we ain't seen each other in I don't know how long. Why you playing these games? So now I'm in my head and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, is this nigga playing with my emotions? Nigga knew I wasn't gonna be in LA when he came, but he took his ass to LA. Then I go to Miami, he don't announce himself and don't even say that he in Miami, and then wait till the end of the night, and then wait till like the next morning, 1 o'clock, to say what you doing. Hello? I mean, damn. What are we doing here? Okay? You're playing games. You're playing games. Alright? Now, you know, he doing his thing. He got some videos he got to shoot. I know that. I understand all of that. Y'all been shooting videos. That's what's up. That's what's up. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So now, it's time for a bitch to go. It's time for a bitch to go. I'm leaving. He texts me in the morning. I'm literally damn near on my flight. Okay, window seat, boom, A21. That's my seat right there. You need to get up. That ain't your seat. This is my seat. Okay? On the flight, you gone. You know goddamn well I'm gone. I told you I was leaving. I told you I was leaving on Saturday. Well, I guess I'll go home too.
What?
Stop acting like you were waiting on me to tell you what I was doing so that you could figure out what you were doing. I don't like that type of shit. Men and women. Whoever the fuck you is. Cat, dog, sea lion. Okay? Like, you don't got a front. Okay? You wasn't trying to see me. I wasn't a priority. That's cool. But what you not gonna do is try to make it seem like the shit just aight, because it ain't aight. So, you know, we get into this argument, basically. You know, we go back and forth, and I'm just like, I think it's just kind of funny that you bring your ass all the way to Miami, and then you ain't said nothing. Like, I think that's funny. Well, I was working. I had videos to do. Like, you of all people should know how they go. Like, when you got videos, like, because he had a video with, like, a big superstar person. I don't want to say the name, whatever, like they, you know, revealed anything. But had a, you know, a video with a big old superstar, you know, person. And was like, you know, it was hard to get in contact with this nigga. And we finally got to be, and they was like, they going to be, okay, whatever. You jump when a nigga called. That's fine. That's fine. You jump when he called. But at the end of the day, if you fuck with me like you say you fuck with me, you just dying to see me. I just don't get why you couldn't just send a little text like, hey, I'm gonna be headed to Miami. Not sure if I'm gonna see you, but just let you know. Nigga, we've been doing this since 2016. What is you saying? I ain't new to you. And I told him that, I'm like, because he gives me this whack ass excuse like, you know, you should know that. And then I'm just like, yeah, I do know that. What do you mean? I do it all as well, but it's just a simple, hey, I'm in town. I don't gotta tell you. I don't gotta report to you. You don't gotta report to me, but I'm like, every time I come to your city when I'm out there on the East Coast or whatever, I say what's up. You was in LA and you said what's up and it wasn't a motherfucking problem, so why is it a problem now? Well, I'm not you. It just didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know what? I'm cool, whatever, like that. I'm cool. So a few days go by. You know, I'm really not cool. I'm really pissed the fuck off. So I go live. And I was talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, we were still following each other. And, you know, I see him. He come up in the live. And he sees that I'm talking about him. Yes, I'm talking about you. Usually, I try to keep what I talk about, you know, not relevant to what the fuck is going on. But at the end of the day, I wanted to talk. And I wanted to talk about you. And you came in the live, and I was going off. I was yelling, I was screaming. I was just like, I'm sick of men trying to, you know, play games and all this stuff, and you know, woo. So when I get off the live, he calls me. Oh, baby, it got ugly. It got ugly on that phone call. You know, you know, he's like, you know, I see you on live. Like, I thought we was good. I thought the Miami shit was over. I'm like, maybe it was over. It's over, but I still feel some type of way. You see, you know, maybe that's why. See, this is why, you know, trying to say that's why, you know, we not together or all that extra stuff because he can't deal with the pressure. You know, I'm in therapy. This is him. I'm in therapy right now trying to keep myself together. You know what I'm saying? Like, my last relationship, I ain't want to deal with that. And me and you, we supposed to be better than that. We supposed to be better than that. I'm like, but at the end of the day, all you have to do is say you was in Miami. Like, that's just it. Like, it ain't no back and forth, motherfucker. The point blank period, you should have said, hey, I'm in Miami. Period. Per. However the fuck you want to say it. Exclamation mark. That's it. So, Boom, boom. We good, right? We get back on the phone. I hadn't talked to him in a few weeks. He called me again, and he like, I just want to talk, whatever like that. We talking back about the Miami shit again, and then, I started crying because I was like, I feel like I'm the only one that's always giving into this relationship, and this ain't even a relationship, but we have a friendship, so that is a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. I kept telling him like, I'm not one of them. Like, I know you know you. We know each other. And this is, sidebar, this is a big mistake that me and I'm sure other people make. Just because you feel you know somebody, you don't really know that person, okay? Because when you really know somebody, their patterns do not change swiftly on you, okay? I did know him, but I knew him in a past life. This new person, since these 4 years have went by, we have been off and on, in and out of each other's life. We've missed parts of each other. So it was parts of him that I was unfamiliar with. And I just could not understand for the life of me. Why would you do me like that? Because I would never do you like that. And then when your rebuttal is, well, I'm not you. Oh. Daggers to my chest. Daggers to my chest. Daggers to my chest. So, fast forward, we got off the phone, you know what I'm saying? And it ended decent, but it didn't end great. And then the last conversation was very toxic and rude and mean. And, he basically told me, if you get off this phone, do not call me no more. Like, don't call me no more. And I was like, I gotta go. He told me, I said, I'm gonna call you back. He said, don't bother. Don't bother. Don't bother. Don't call me back. I hung up. I didn't call him back. And so some more time has passed. And then not too long ago, I get that old itch. And I'm like, oh, I'm missing him. I need to say something. Girl, you don't need to say nothing. You need to sit your ass down, take a nap, go jog, go pray, whatever, read a book. But what you don't need to do is say nothing to him. What I do, I get that tequila in me. I get to calling that motherfucker. That motherfucker is not picking up the phone, y'all. He is not picking up. I'm calling on the motherfucking Instagram now. He is not picking up. Pick up the phone. Like, why you not answering the phone? I finally called one more time, and he picks up the phone. I'm like, hey, and that nigga, click! He hung up in my motherfucking face. And I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to let it go. He thumbs up my shit. Let it go, bitch. Let it go like it should go. Let it go. Because it ain't nothing for us here. Let it go, boo. I don't think I've ever felt so fucking distraught over a man in my life. Other than, like, my very first love when that nigga would do the Houdini act on me. Like, he would be going through some shit and just disappear and then pop back up. Like, oh, I was going through some shit. But I ain't never felt that. And you know what? You know why I felt those daggers? Because I'm just like, after all this waiting around. Because subconsciously, I was waiting around. I kept saying, I ain't waiting on him. I ain't waiting on him. But everybody knew I was waiting on him. I couldn't even give myself wholeheartedly to nobody because I'm hoping and wishing and praying like, I'm gonna just wait on what's such. Cause I know, I just know we gon' we gon' do what we need to do. I'm gonna have my wedding, we're gonna have our baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have his little girl, he already got, like, but that's what hurt the most. I'm just like, after all the bullshit how you done made me feel and things you done did and promises you done broke, and you really just cut me off. Like, I should be cutting you off. I have cut you off. But it hurt. It felt worse because he finally was just like, I'm done with this. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. I've always been the one to cut it off. And he finally was like, you fry, bitch. you cooked, you're broiled, you're done. So yeah, that's my tap-in Tuesday. He hung up in my face, and we ain't talked since. And I'm in therapy now, so that I can just make sure that, you know, I'm focused on me, and I know my worth, okay? And I grow some more self-love, okay? I love myself, but I didn't love myself as much as I thought I did, because if I did, I wouldn't even have been dealing with that type of BS. But it's okay though, because you know what it's called? Life lessons. Life lessons. 4 years of life lessons, but life lessons. I bet it won't happen again.
Right.
I bet it won't happen again. I've learned, because I ain't never went through some shit that long in that type of time frame. Like, I ain't never kept messing with somebody that long, to the point where I was just like I can't let go. Even when times when I was supposed to let go, I did, but I still would go back. Like, I'm still gonna check in just to see, like, did anything change? Okay. Like, when he had that girlfriend, baby, I would check in. You still? Oh, okay. You still? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. You know? But then it was a time I was like, I can't do this no more, because I just keep hurting myself. I'm hurting my own feelings. And he like, you should just deal with it, because I was talking to you when you had a boyfriend. Can you believe that shit? I was like, nigga, I'm not you. Ooh, I said it first for y'all. I said it first. I showed it. I was like, I am not you. Okay, I am not dealing with that. So I guess when I said, you can't, I'll tap in with you, he was like, bitch, I ain't you. The fuck? The fuck, bitch, I ain't you. The fuck? Ashley, thoughts, comments.
So, I just want to talk a little bit about, in general, because that situation, I don't feel like she stated, if y'all don't know, was long distance.
It was long distance.
It's a big deal if I'm traveling and you're traveling, we're in the same place and you didn't say nothing.
Yes.
Because we in the same city and you didn't say nothing. So I just feel like there's a different dynamic to that. So, like, do you feel personally going through that experience, you've learned life lessons that long distance is something that you want to continue to do? Or do you feel like it's better to date in the city?
See, what's crazy is that I'm cool with a long distance.
Okay.
I feel like people should, and that's because, like, when I was in high school, my first boyfriend was long distance too.
Okay.
So I kind of like been doing the long distance.
Yeah.
But it depends on the person. I just literally talked to my therapist about this. Legit, just talked to her. I said, do you think men can deal with long distance, or do you think they can't? And she said it's case by case.
Okay.
She said, but in hindsight, she said it's really about the person and if they have self-control, because it's about monogamy. You have to be dedicated and committed to that person to not step outside of whatever boundaries that you and that person have, which is definitely probably commitment. I'm with you, you with me, and actually be able to fight them urges and be in communication.
Communication is everything.
I'm like, if you got the means to fly back and forth, this shit, fuck it, let's do it. What's the problem?
Okay, so I got a story. So I don't think
I need to put my my charger in the thing. But go ahead, Ash.
I don't think it'll be that long. So, okay, my story is, you know what? I've been ghosted before. Has that happened to anybody else? Because I've been ghosted.
Yes.
So, twice. I'll have to say a couple times. 2 times. Okay? One was recent, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today.
Okay.
The leg without.
There we go.
There we go. So, it was also a long distance situation. So, basically, I'm in college. I'm a junior. I'm going into junior year. So, like, in the summertime, we go up to this. We're in Michigan. We go to this college, Grand Valley. You know, everybody be going up there and partying. And I had a friend at the time who was in the college. So, we had met these dudes, and we was talking to their friends or whatever. And so, me and the dude was kicking it. But I was going back to college. He was in college in Michigan. I was going back to Virginia. That was that. But we liked each other, whatever. So, we're like, okay, well, we can talk. But, like, we're both in different colleges. Like, we not together, but we'll talk, you know. So we kicking it, and he's like, well, you know, I've never been to Virginia, you know, I'll come down there and see you. And I'm like, really? He's offering. Now, you know, this happens to me. People offer and they actually come. But, you know, I get ghosted. But anyway. So he was like, oh, well, come. Girl got a car. I don't think he ran it, or maybe because I really don't know. Drove down from Michigan to Virginia.
Okay.
To come see me for a weekend, under the caveat that he was not getting no cat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was like, we just started talking or whatever, I'm trying to be all reserved and stuff. Look, it was working. Clearly, it was working.
He like, you saying that you gonna give me none of that kid. Why
But-
should I get there? I'm gonna snatch that thing.
Right, but I had to reciprocate, so that's that. So, so speaking of reciprocation, so we was kicking in, everything was cool. He left, we had a good time, we was still chatting. So this was like before school started in the summer. He came down, like we kicked in the summer, like 4 weeks later he was down in Virginia.
Okay, so
right?
he followed up.
Yes, and he came on. Okay, we were still talking, we was kicking in. I remember it was just all this stuff, all these parties, and we would be talking, and he was trying to be in a fraternity, and we was chatting, and everything was cool. We had no problems, no issues. And then one day he forgot my birthday, my 21st birthday. You turned 21 in college, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My 21st birthday, he forgot. He didn't call me, he didn't text me, he said, what you be saying, boom, bam,
Boom, bam, clap, or boom.
Okay, he didn't say nothing. And I'm like, this is odd, but I had a good day. Like my roommates had surprised me with some stuff. Like they had a little surprise party that I missed. But but everything was good. It was a good day. So I was like, you know what? I'm a little hot, but I'm just letting it be what it is. So the next day he's like, oh, what's up? I'm like, oh, what's up? He'll call me next day. Acting like I'm like, so you forgot to call me on my 21st birthday. Mind you, we talked about it the day before birthday. He just forgot.
Okay.
And I was like, because, and then let me put this in perspective. He came down. Then after that, he sent me some jewelry. He was sending me gifts and stuff. Girl, he was all up in it. So I'm like,
so you thinking we for real? Like,
yeah,
we
not,
growing.
and not even that we're necessarily all the way together, but we was on a consistent basis of certain things. So I'm like, how you not gonna call me on my 21st birthday?
Okay.
We both turned 21 this year.
Right.
We called you on your birthday. You don't call me on mine.
Right.
That was it. So the thing.
Oh shit. My bad.
So basically, after that, it was whatever. We talked about it. All right, we was cool. Life worked out. We were still talking. And then spring break, he was like, oh, do you want to come to Michigan for spring break? I'm like, I guess. I'm not doing nothing anyways. Like, I wasn't going to go anywhere. I wasn't about to pay. I wasn't about to go nowhere. I didn't have no plans. So I was like, all right. Went to Michigan. And so basically what I did was I came in town on Friday, right? And I didn't tell my mom and dad.
Okay.
I was in town. And so I stayed with him. He stayed on campus, but they had apartments. So it was an apartment on campus, but it was an apartment. It was nice. So I stayed there with him. We had the weekend. I had left and went with Tori and kicked it with some friends and went back because he was like, oh, class is starting and I need to get some stuff together. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go chill while you go do your, your registration or whatever, and I'll come back. So that was that. And then Sunday, the plan was to tell my parents. He picked me up from the airport, which he did. And then he brought me to the house.
Okay.
That was it. So Sunday, he dropped me off the house.
The plan happened.
Yes, met my dad. All right.
And you acting like, okay, I ain't been here for about 3 days. Fucking this and doing whatever.
Right, yeah. And then, spring break is still a week.
Okay, right.
So he does have some classes, but he's like, we can still kick it. Like, the first week, it's not a big deal, whatever. I'm all right, bet. And I have other friends in town, too.
Right.
So I'm like, we can all get together, do stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So he dropped me off at the crib. I'm like, all right. Hope you have a good day, first day, whatever. When you want to link up. I'll let you know. I'm trying to do some class together. All right. Just taking a long time.
Okay.
Then after that, it's nothing. I'm calling him, no answer. I'm texting him, no answer. I came down to Michigan for a whole spring break for you, and you're not answering the phone. I was at my mama's house, and luckily I did have some friends, so people I don't talk to anymore. But it was like Tori and Reggie, you know what I'm saying. But that's what it was. So, yeah. So I was hanging out with some people I knew, and I'm like,
And he just still never
he's
called.
not answering. And so the school is about an hour away from the house. So I'm like,
I know you didn't drive up there.
so, and I regret to this day that I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I regret it to this day. I wish I did. Because I remember we had went out to eat, and I was telling the people I knew about it, and I'm like, man, I should ride up there. They're like, nah, don't do that. Da, da, da. And then somebody would have had to drive me. I didn't have a car to drive either, so they would have had to take me up there.
Gotcha.
And it's like an hour there and an hour back, and I'm like, because what if he don't answer the door or whatever? But I was trying to give me a little confrontation, but they was talking me out of it. So I was like,
Mad black woman.
I just wanted to know, what's up?
So did he ever hit you up
That was
later?
spring break. I went the whole spring break. I did not talk to him. That was in March. I did not hear from him. It was just done. I ain't text him no more. I was just like, oh, okay. Went back to school and lived my life. Just disappeared. Like, when I tell you, just disappeared. So, what was that, March? That's spring break time, March.
Damn.
I would say, I don't know. I think, like, when it was cold outside, it was either the same year or the following year. I get a, no. It was the summertime of the following year. I get a text like, yo, this is
so-and-so.
Jimmy, whatever,
Okay.
you know. Yeah, this is Jimmy. What's good, Ashley? How you doing? Oh, he said Jimmy from Grand Valley. He's at his school. How you doing? I didn't answer. 2 hours later, to the same text, exactly, verbatim, like copy paste. I'm like,
Why do y'all do that?
yeah, and then he said like something like, oh, that was that. He sent those 2 messages. Then like 2-3 months later, then I start getting calls, and I'm like, hello?
Now you want to play
this
on the
is-
phone.
Yeah, hello. This is Jimmy. I mean, I know you probably don't want to talk, but I mean, can I
Not
have
at all.
your time? Like, and I'm like, who is this? Girl, I'm on my way back from church, Bible class. You know, it's dark outside, it's snow on the ground. I'm like, who is that? I'm in the car, my mama. Who is this? Yeah, this is Jimmy. We you know, I just want to talk to you a little bit. You know, it was so much stuff going on back then. And I'm like, I'm about to get off the phone. Like, I'm in the car. This is too much. Like, what? Who is this?
Let it go, boy. You let me go. Don't try to come back over here calling me.
And then I think he had hit me up the next day. So something, I was like, all right, what? Because I want to know. Now, let me know what happened.
Right.
'Cause I want to know. He said, I think that, I thought that you still didn't forgive me for not remembering your birthday. I'm like, how does that make sense? Because we got over that and I came for spring break. I was there. What do you
Right.
mean you thought I wouldn't get over that? Like, oh, I thought you was going to still be mad. And then on top of that, something with his grandma or something. And I'm like,
Niggas love to say they grandma. Grandma
Yeah, I'm
more
like,
healthy than a little bit,
grandma
okay?
done died about 5 times. Like, what are you talking about?
Grandma over there
I'm like,
rolling the backwoods. Stop playing, boy. Don't be playing on your grandma like that.
yeah, I'm just sitting here like, I really wasn't saying much. I'm just like, okay, what? So I said, what do you want to happen here? I'm confused. Why are you calling me at this point? I mean, I would love for, you know, I would love nothing but for us to, you know, maybe be cool. Who knows?
Why?
Whatever it is, you know, now we're professional. No, like, no.
Speak up.
Oh. Just saying he would love for us to be cool and be on whatever level, whatever I want to be on, whatever. And I said, I would love nothing more than for you to never contact me again. Goodbye. And hung up the phone. What? That don't make no sense. How do you how do you be on a situation where you're reciprocating and you get ghosted? I didn't initiate. You asked me to come to Virginia.
Hello, you out here initiating. Why is you bothering?
You sending me jewelry.
Why is you bothering the ladies if you know? Maybe you was too much for him. Maybe that's what it was.
But
Maybe he felt like
he was coming on.
he was coming on strong. I don't know.
So you know what I'm saying? It's not like I was sending him gifts back. He was sending gifts. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What Chris say? The smallest things and turn us off.
Yeah. Maybe my feet was dirty. But I didn't have no FaceTime.
Your feet
back
dirty
then,
on the
though.
FaceTime.
I'm just like, I don't understand. We sure was on our little video on my little iPad Skype.
Now I didn't block the man or deleted the number that I gave right then and then didn't want to talk to. But if I'm actually kicking it with you and I've been talking with you,
It's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna ghost you if I'm not interested or anymore, or I'm just gonna let it dwindle out on its own, or tell you depending on if you making it dwindle out too, because sometimes the dwindle is a 2-way street.
Right, and y'all just both
Exactly.
stop or whatever.
But
if it's
sometimes some
like-
people are more interested than you are, and that's the hardest thing, telling somebody that you're not interested, especially when they seem like a very nice or good person. But it is what it is. But yeah, let's look at the comments. I'm going to grab the phone and we're gonna see what the people have been saying. Okay, guys.
But yeah, y'all. Please
Let's
let me
see.
know. I know I can't be the only one big ghosted child.
Oh, okay. They ain't said much. It's
Yeah,
just
like
people that came up in here.
Okay.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow my cousin, produced by Ash. Hope y'all enjoy story time. Tap in Tuesday, why he hung up on me and the time my cousin got ghosted. And yeah, we out here. Her name is pinned at the bottom. That's her Instagram at. Ashley, that was crazy. This is J808. Yeah, motherfuckers be tripping. You bring me down for spring break and then you just ain't even gonna answer the phone. Should have gave him some ass for spring break.
No, I did. I had a whole weekend with him. We was in there. My mama and daddy didn't know I was in town. We had a whole weekend.
Exactly.
And then after he dropped me off at my mama's house, he never called me. I don't know if it was too much pressure meeting the parents.
Maybe he just wanted to hit and quit.
That's an elaborate scheme. You hit the first time I met you. That could have been over. I don't understand why.
So y'all had first.
We was kicking it in when we first was kicking it. We was getting it cracking. Then I was saying we should slow down and not do nothing. He was like, "That's cool. I still like you." But
okay.
We were still getting it cracking. It wasn't, girl. I wasn't holding back.
So the dude was wild for that. Oh yeah, fuck that nigga. Exactly, nigga out here playing games, playing with her emotions.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Girl,
Motherfuckers
and
out
picked
here
me
great.
up from Detroit and drove me to Grand Rapids.
Oh,
That's
nah. Okay, nah. He was
hours
really.
drive.
Okay, he was doing a lot. He was doing a lot. Okay, Detroit. Not that that's just so far, but you really want to fuck with a bitch, you gonna drive your ass 2 hours to get her from a whole nother airport, baby. Cause she could have easily got on that Greyhound or that motherfucking train.
Or just went into Grand Rapids. I don't know. Maybe it was cheaper. I don't know.
Did Grand Rapids even have a
Yes, we always in airport. Stop it.
Okay. All right.
Yo, I'm gonna go never fuck it.
All right, everybody. He was doing the most. Yeah, he was tripping.
Like, I don't understand the point of all that.
I don't understand. What's the
Talking about I was still mad about my birthday.
Look at James. Well, James, we're gonna be heading to your house because I need help with 2 auditions, baby. So we on the way. Peace. Look at him. Oh God.
I just thought y'all was coming over, so I
had to do TapIn Tuesday. We about to be on our way now.
love TapIn Tuesday. I just want to say, guys, I'm a fan of TapIn Tuesday. I tune in every Tuesday. This is like one of the best things I like to do on my Tuesdays. I have nothing else to say except that I'm just a big fan of TapIn Tuesdays and that everybody should tap in on Tuesdays because Tuesdays it goes down with the tap in.
We appreciate it. What's the name? Amos?
It's Amos. It's Amos Black. I'm a big fan. I love Tap In Tuesday. My name is Amos. I'm from Delaware, Georgia. I just want to say thank y'all. I appreciate everything for letting me tap in on this Tuesday because I'm a huge fan of y'all. And
I really appreciate it.
This is like honestly, it's Jesus.
What have you been doing before this? You look a little hyped.
I've been so bored on Tuesdays until I started tapping in.
Oh, so you're hyped from Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, so now I used to eat tacos on Tuesday, but now it's for tap in.
All right. Thank you for tapping in. We're going to tap you out. We'll be on our way shortly.
Thank you so much for letting me know.
That's our other cousin that lives out here, guys. Bye.